Welcome back to more Avernum. We are in the Pit of the Drake on the quest for the Fiery Pack. Broin of the Fort Remotus told you a pack of fire-breathing lizards that wander the caves to the west. Modest bounties available if you can hunt them down. Well, we killed the Chasm Drake, which was apparently the leader. And we leveled to level 24. Let's see what else we can get into here. This campfire I don't want to leave behind. Whoa. We have some dirty little humans over here. I have a second circle. Blade Master. Daniel, third circle. Who are these people? No, but they got some fucking health. Oh, let's see. Of course it's resistant. Burn, baby, burn. Trying to see if I can take this bitch's mind over. Some fucking little baddies. Wand of Death, ability kill. A Sage Longbow. 30 to 90. This definitely does more. But I mean, for the money, we might as well sell it. Plus 5 to healing. Bow of Storms. Magical damage, blessings and curses you cause. We might as well get the... Do we get the buffs? The plus 5 to... Do we get the plus 5 to blessings and curses we cause just from holding the bow? We should. Makes sense, right? Should be able to put this bow on now and get plus 5 to our healing and 10% to resistance. There's going to be some level 3 barriers. We can't get our level 3 barrier spell till we go to a dragon lair, a specific dragon named Koth. And we just haven't gone there yet, so I'm keeping track of where we need to go. Don't worry. Hey, yo. I think that's more or less it for the Drake Cave. So we got a barrier we need to come back here for in the southeast quadrant. I think that button opens that secret door there. Don't think there's anything else here, but if I did miss something, let me know. So I found out the level cap is 50, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to that. Killed those lizards you told me about. How did you? Well, we'll sleep a little easier now, I think. She pulls a sack of coins out of her pocket and hands it to you. There you are, reward, part of our annual adventure budget. She offers you several rounds of wine and fine fungal ale. The special occasion stuff. In the end, you feel well rewarded. So she gives us some ale and some Almerian wine, in which we say big fucking deal. But it is another quest complete. And experience and coins are always welcome. Some bandits have hidden a stash of loot in a cave here. There's a bunch of gold in a nice helmet. There doesn't seem to be any point of letting them keep the stuff. It's a steel helmet. Man, I haven't had a headpiece in a fucking hot minute. 5% armor. Fucks with my to-hit chance, which is never cool. Give it to someone like Clot. Of course, it weighs 8 pounds. That'll fuck her up. Now she's encumbered. I don't even know if I want that. Yeah, I don't want that. Fuck messing with my hit chance. It's not worth it. Do better. Do better. Tucked in the far corner of this distant cavern, you find a round stone tower. The single entry is covered with a thick sheet of leather. A woman calls out to you. Come in, come in! The sign by the entrance says, Shaney's Bazaar. The structure is small, scented with incense, and packed beyond comprehension with all sorts of items. There are weapons, armor, and crafts made by humans, Sliths, and Nephilim. Bustling among the items is a short, stout, and possibly animated woman with black hair. Welcome to my bazaar, she says. I am Shaney. You tell her that you have a message for her. She takes it and reads it. After a moment, she looks up at you. She seems annoyed. You could have gotten this to me faster. This was a business matter, urgent. We could make a fortune, Leith and I, if it isn't too late. Well, I suppose I'd better reward you. I have some old magical scrolls. You could look them over if you wanted. You might be able to learn something from them, or you could do some shopping. Let's look at the scrolls. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Mass Healing here. You concentrate and try to memorize it. With work, you gain proficiency in the spell. Yes, that seems much better, thank you. We have Mass Healing 3 now. Should probably still let us shop. I just doubt we want anything. There is a Tinker's Bauble, which will give us +1 tool use. We go ahead and buy that. That will give us the 12 that we need, I think. We should be able to open up any door now. All I can say is, fuck yeah. So if we come across an 11 or 12 door, we just pop these on. Boom. We got it, because we're at 10 tool use now, so. That'll bring us up to, we're at 12 tool use. This will bring us up to 14. I'll make a note that we're 14 with items. But yeah, we don't need to we shouldn't need to mess with tool use at all anymore. We should be able to open any door that we need to. Follow the path to Shaney's Bazaar. Something for everyone. Many wondrous things. Fort Saffron, we don't need to come here yet. We're actually going to go to Dharmon next. Finally. What's up with this guy? The little farmer guy? You encounter a flock of giant lizards. The vicious creatures have been declawed and defanged. Yep, we know how you do. Whoa! You mess with the wrong lug-lug. It's gonna be time soon to go back to Kaias. I think turn in this book to Evis. We could go check out Thantia and see what she wants, although I really hate to help that bitch. Not much of a fan. Well, what's this? Look at all this shit we got walking around here. We can't have a rogue mage walking around. No siree. Now entering Dharmon. You have entered a hollowed-out area in the center of a huge stone mound. Inside you see cramped buildings and pale people going about their daily business. Soldiers on leave are carousing, enjoying their free days before going out to fight sliths. This is Dharmon, a large town hollowed out of living rock of Avernum. It's Clive's fine weaponry! A nondescript man sits sharpening a bunch of kitchen knives. He seems tired and detached. Oh, he says, a customer. I'm Clive. I sell and maintain Dharmon's fine steelwork. We would like to sell you our shit. So that... not quite yet wanting to sell that. What is he have for sale? He's got a lava-fired spear. What sort of store is this? Uh-oh, I have weapons available for purchase. Dharmon steel is the finest in Avernum, for what it's worth, and you can sell me your shit too, I suppose. And other things if you want. He sighs, hell of a life, huh? Doesn't seem so bad, at least you're not dead. He stares at you blankly. I don't mind dying alone in this pit. My throat's slit by bandits. Oh no, I'm glad I got thrown down here for no reason at all. I'm always cold, and I sit here in this moldy shop until I die. Then I'll rot and the mushrooms will eat me. I love my life, it's wonderful. Now buy something and go away. Why were you thrown down in Avernum? My mood. The mayor of our village demanded that everyone be cheery, and I wasn't capable. Imagine that! Edibles, alright. Now we're talking. A charming, voluptuous woman sits behind the counter, mixing up some sort of paste. Jars of preserved meats and preserves surround her. The smell is mouth-watering. Ah, she says as you enter. You look hungry, and if you aren't, I bet I can give you an appetite. Welcome to Hestia's fine edibles. What are you making, titties? Delicious gourmet comestibles. You may purchase some if you wish. I've never heard that word in my life. They'll cost you more than they may be used to paying, but I think you'll find the taste makes it worth it. All this is just my little contribution. Contribution to what? To the life of Avernum. I was miserable when I first came down here, but then I realized that maybe I could make something down here as good as up there. So I started finding ways to make the food better, and I think I succeeded. Now my husband Clive is still depressed about it, but, well, what can you do? Clive? My husband, he runs the weapon shop. Good man, but a little morbid. You cook good food down here? How's that possible? It's difficult. The ingredients are low quality. Sick cows, stringy lizards, too many mushrooms, but the right flavors, the right marinades, and some work, and you can create things that taste as good as anything on the surface. Let me buy some of your tit treats. Seek the light. This temple is run by a muscular man with raven black hair, pointed beard, and a huge mace. He radiates confidence and barely contained power. I greet you to the Temple of the Holy Sun, lost wanderer. I am Malville, and I'm willing to walk with you as we strive to find a way out of sinful darkness. Huh? Why is the Temple of the Holy Sun? We are those who have learned in our imprisonment in the underworld the great truth. The sun is spirit of goodness, the God that watches over us all day. To be in the underworld is to be in the eternal sin, and we must do all we can to return to light. What does that say about the empire that put us here? They bask in the gaze of the glowing God, and we do not. Therefore, perhaps, we are the wicked and they are the good. So you believe sun is a god? Of course. It has such power. Being away from it costs us so much. We can't even stare directly at it or it will injure our eyes. If the sun isn't a god, what is? Okay. Kinda sounds crazy to me. I'm not offended by your doubt. I'm used to it. Why don't you spend a few more years in darkness and see how wholesome you feel? Now, what else can I do for you? Are you a priest of this temple? I guard this place of light and peace in these dangerous times. I welcome all here who come with open hearts and peaceful intent and provide comfort and knowledge. I can teach you much. I can tell you of other centers of learning. What can you teach me? He grins. Well, you seem to be new to the area, so I'll tell you what's nearby. To the north is the Abyss, home of the misfits of Avernum. Fort Remote is to the south. It is a small and of little military value. I've heard that the caves to the west contain a dragon, but I know little about it. Also, if learning magic interests you, I will sometimes help the more noble of adventurers in our land. Dragon? Can you tell me more? Not many people have been in the tunnels to the southwest, but one group went into them and went north. There they found a small cave, and in it they saw a dragon. Then they fled. That's all I know. They may have made it up. Teach us holy rituals, holy shit rituals. Improve, heal, and shackle mind. Oh, there's that Ward of the Elements. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'm gonna go ahead and get mass curing. Okay. Yeah. I like it. We have the money. Why the fuck not? This price isn't too bad. And now it's locked into stone. Yo, I really wanted that Ward of Elements 3 for sure. Giving us some better resistance to magical attacks. It's going to be super helpful. Getting the mass curing maxed out. Ward of Thoughts, extra chance resisting mental attacks. When we're fucking with people trying to charm us, that kind of thing. I think out here we want Ward of Elements though. Resistant to fire, cold, and magical damage. Seek the light. See if we're getting into trouble here. Seek the light. Seek the light. Alright, we robbed that motherfucker blind. You meet an ancient woman in a black dress. She's sitting behind the counter, grinding something with mortar and pestle. There's a variety of spellbooks on the shelves behind her. When you enter, she looks up briefly. Then she returns to her work without saying the word.
What is your name? Names have power, my child, but I will tell you that I am an alchemist. What do you sell here? I am an alchemist. Many are my potions, and strange are their powers. I have many secrets, one of which may be interesting to you. One secret is 100 gold, and another is 200. And magical training is yet more. Teach me spells, bitch!
I don't really want anything except Fire Blast, but I think we'll hold off for now.
Is there anything I can do for you? Any quest?
She thinks.
Actually, I've been looking for a copy of the Valorian Bestiary. Describes several rare creatures that once lived on the surface. I think there's a copy in the Tower of Magi library. Go look and let me know if it's there.
You have the unique pleasure of meeting a sleazy-looking guy in ratty clothes. He has a scraggly graying beard and unique odor. A rusty short sword hangs at his belt.
You're a bit posh to be wandering in the back alleys, aren't you?
I'm mental. Maybe I know something that can help you.
Right. What rare knowledge are you selling?
Well, it's a surprise, but it's useful. If you give me 10 gold, I'll tell you what I know. Well, there's lots of bandits to the north of Fort Saffron. They steal from the Great Cave and fence the loot in the abyss. So I don't know how they get in the Great Cave in the first place. Now for 100 gold, a modest fee, I'll tell you something about the jail.
100 gold? Nonsense.
Then leave me be, I got errands to run. We'll figure out our shit with the jail ourselves. Holy job board! Brigands on the road. Brigand infiltrators from the abyss have been sighted in the Great Cave. One of the group of them has been active on the road southeast of Dharmon. A bounty is available to the hunter who can track them down. When the deed is done, a bounty can be collected from Mayor DeBry of Dharmon. Someone has tacked a sheet of parchment to the board. All it says is Calder of Barga, payment on delivery. The scroll lacks any other markings. Odd. Bandit Keep. A new group of bandits has been sighted in the area of the ruins northwest of Fort Saffron. Ward Allison of the Spire Fortress has been tasked to hunt them down before they can settle into the ruins and build defenses. If a bounty hunter can find this small group of rogues and bring harsh justice to their leader, report to Allison for a bounty. A caravan containing precious iron bars was waylaid by brigands while heading south from the Spire Fortress. The merchants and guards were allowed to flee, but the wagons were lost. Any traveler who can find out where the wagons were taken can receive a reward by reporting the location to Clive of Dharmon. All right. We're actually getting close to the to having all the quests in the game, besides the end-game quest, of course. But as far as side quests, there's not a whole lot more that we got to pick up. So that's the good news, is that we just got to complete this small little list here. The mayor of Dharmon is an extremely placid, gray-haired man. He sits at his desk, twiddling his thumbs, a threadbare purple sash across his chest. He says in a lazy voice, "Welcome to Dharmon. Adventure. I'm Mayor DeBry. Consult our job board if you need employment. Otherwise, I ask that you not drink over much or cause trouble, okay?"
Not doing much work, eh? You lazy fuck.
I try to keep out of the way, mainly. The people of Dharmon are independent Lawton. They wouldn't let me be mayor if I kept bothering them. So I mainly do paperwork and deal with the council.
What council do you belong to?
King Micah's ruling council. That part isn't the actual work. I and the other 5 mayors have been working like crazy to come up with ideas to deal with sliths. Plans, tactics, supplies, entertainment. and Micah had just come up with that crazy scheme of his.
What scheme is that?
King Micah wants to hire a bunch of adventurer assassins. No way. Running the war is our job. All ours. I hope you aren't another group of adventurers come looking for a royal token, because if so, you're going to be disappointed.
Already at one.
Ah, yes. Just what we need. Adventurers wasting King Micah's time. I always said ruling is the job of rulers. Fighting is the job of the army. Everyone else just wants to get in the way.
Anything I can do for Dharmon?
He shakes his head. I don't usually hire adventurers. He thinks. Actually, we've been a bit raided recently by bandits of bandits. They have a lair to the northeast of Saffron. If you could let me know who's been organizing the bandits, I'd reward you.
What makes you think someone's organizing them?
Because they've been raiding us and we haven't caught and slaughtered them yet. They've been more clever than us, and brigands aren't clever people. They must have help.
Are there a lot of bandits up there?
Yes. It's another group in the northwest of Spire Fortress. They only bother caravans. We haven't had time to deal with them yet. First things first.
I met a cunning bandit named Legrand in Fort Avernum. He escaped.
Really? Legrand. That sounds familiar. Someone with that name passed through recently. Started some fights. Didn't stay long. Might have gone north. As you try to enter the prison, the ward at the door stops you. Sorry, folks. Nobody's allowed in Dharmon prison but Dharmon soldiers. I don't care if you're adventurers or not. Look the fuck elsewhere. You found a trash heap of the city of Dharmon. Garbage is heaped up against the wall. There are a few recent pair of footprints to the refuse heading to the south. And some fucking vapor rats. The grimy man paces back and forth in his cell. When he sees you peering at him, he snarls at you.
You're not the Dharmon god. I don't have to do anything for you. Nice cell. Oh, you think so? Why don't you come in and try it out for a while? What were you in prison for? Look, I didn't steal anything, and I don't have to answer any of your questions, so bugger off. You have no evidence. I'm not a guard, honest. Why are you here? That stupid brooch. Bertrand stole it, and I got to blame. But I don't got it, because that weasel Bertrand took it from me and hightailed it to the east. So go bother him. Leave me alone. Where's Bertrand? I don't know. I kept saying that. I don't know. I think he's gonna hide in Murtis. But I'm not sure, okay? Leave me alone.
He lies down on the bunk, facing away from you. So we have a brooch possibly in Murtis. We are looking for another one. This tiny, well-guarded room seems to be a hidden storehouse for stolen goods. Brigands have stuck all their loot back here. Several skulls have been placed on the floor in front of the southern door. Ominous.
Still gonna rob a bitch? Hello, guys. Nice to meet you. My name's Luglug. Welcome to the Luglug Show.
Way to miss, asshole! Well, there's some money. Recoup some of our expenses on those spells. I kind of do want to buy that Divine Fire spell. Are we ready to spend $4,000 on Fire Blast, though? We're supposed to see if we can get anything cheap from Fort Cavass. We'll keep that spell in mind, though, because we want to get Divine Fire for our priest as well. A buxom woman with wild black curly hair and a thick accent tends the bar. She absorbs the processes and orders shouted by local patrons and caravan guards. When you finally get her attention, she says, "Now what do you want?" "What can I order here in your fine establishment?" She smiles and leans against the bar. Her bodice moves around a lot. "Well, honey, we have tankards of mead. Well, cave mead can't get honey, so we use malts. Try it, it's good. 3 coins and a hot meal is 5 coins. "I'm good." She nods, and a moment later, she's helping another customer. "You are forgotten." "Rude." "Free wine." Portal stairway. Well, we definitely want the portal. The fuck? Alright, Dharmon was our missing piece there. Let's go to Formello real quick. We have a lot of bags of meal I want to offload here. I have a bunch of good mushroom meal here. Would you like to buy it? She inspects the meal. Yes, this is still decent condition. No mold. Or at least no mold that shouldn't be there. I'll give you 15 coins per bag. Jen takes the sack of meal and pays you for them. Thank you for your help. If you find more, please bring them to me first. Yeah, 630 coins for that shit. She's still buying more meal. Hey, fuck it. Eventually we need to go back to Fort Kivas. A small group of Avernite soldiers patrolling the road. At least you think they're Avernite soldiers. Their armor bears the proper sun insignia. However, their weapons and armor are terribly maintained. Let's ask about the bandits on the road. When you turn to speak with them, they instantly get nervous. The more you ask them about the bandits you learned about in Dharmon, the more uncomfortable they get. Finally, the leader says, "We've been found, boys! Our hunters look like easy prey, though. Let's help ourselves to that fine equipment." And then without another word, they attack you. And then they realize they're fucking dead. Oh boy, you fucked up now. Okay. Don't let me pick up shit. Oh. These are definitely the bandits you learned about in Dharmon. You're free to return for your bounty. Ran out of action points. Oh well. Nothing grows in this bleak, barren area of the Great Cave, not even lichen or the tiniest mushroom. Instead, it's being used as a huge graveyard. Cairns littered the landscape, each with a plaque saying the names of the deceased, why she was sent into Avernum, date of death and cause. You notice that many of the recent deaths were at the hands of Slazerica. You tell the mayor of the destruction of the group of bandits. Your bounty is a pouch of coins and a delicate gold ring. I'll give you money instead of the ring, but our coffers are low of late. Well, we got experience and our reputation is now 31. We have the Chilling Band, which is plus 15 fire resistance. Gives us 2 of them. So when we go fight dragons, we can give them to our fighters. That may help. Fuck it, why not? Chomp, chomp, chomp. The base of the huge stone mound, you find a stone hall that serves as the ironworks. Yes, we've been here. We're good. We gotta turn in a lot of questicles. Alright, this is the town of Gnass. Welcome, human. A mighty Slazerica with rich dark green skin patrols the town watchfully. He has proud regal bearings with a massive spear. He nods to you when he sees you. I am Sushai, he says. I am chieftain, leader of Gnass. We mean peace to you. What are you watching for? I watch over my people. I hunt for attackers of the 2 great forces that surround us, humans and darklings. Who are the darklings? Ah, yes. I tell this tale to any human I can, so you can understand us. The Sliths here are refugees, exiles like yourself. From the mighty Slith kingdoms in the deeper caves, the kingdoms are ruled with wisdom and justice and peace. We value that which you humans value, but there are rebels. Rebels against what? His face darkens with anger. A band who followed dark powers led by Sistos, grandfather to Sistis. They were expelled in the mercy of leaders and came here threatened by death should they return. Then the humans arrived. As the war started decades after we arrived, some of us rejected Sistis. I bet Sistis didn't like being rejected. No, but we had to follow our own spirit. We had to learn of the ways of the world we had been thrown from, and since we could never return to it, we decided to recreate it. So we came to the humans in peace and built this town, so that you may hear this. Please do not judge us for what others of us do. There are many Slith souls as Sliths. I'm an adventurer. Is there anything I can do for you? He thinks. Yes, there is. Near us is a fort to the northeast filled with darklings. It threatens us, and the humans near here too. Slay their chief and come to me. I will reward you as best as I can. How can we get there? The easiest way is to pass through Fort Emerald, just to the southeast. Enter and then leave through North Gate. The foe is not far to the north. Cool. More quest. Just what I've always wanted. The Slith is preparing meals for the village. He doesn't speak a word of your tongue. After some polite nod and his offering of a light snack, you leave him. There's a small shrine on this carefully tended island. It's not dark or bloody like you might expect from these strange creatures, but it's simple and peaceful. As you kneel, you notice that the pools have been provided for you to wash yourselves. You clench your hand and feet. A peaceful feeling immediately washes over you. You're comforted and calmed. After your time wandering in these violent lands, it's strange to feel so relaxed. Then a small, soft voice begins to speak from the altar.
Please do not fear, humans. You must try not to hate my people. Not all of them are twisted, vicious, and cruel. Just some led by one who does not deserve to lead.
You see a vision of a gigantic slith male, 7 feet tall, praying in a dark throne room as a strange red mist rises in front of him. Then the vision disappears.
That is this. And though it saddens me to say it, there will be no peace and no happiness for my people here until he falls. I sense you may be the ones to perform the final deed. Please help them.
The voice and feeling then fade and you stand. You meet an old slith with a wise, piercing, lidless gaze. She sits reclined behind the desk. A fire keeps the small house very warm.
Ashasa,
she exclaims. You don't know what that means.
Asamapa, healer, potion maker, shrine tender, humans met with peace.
What do you do here, Gnass?
I am healer. I tend to the shrine. I greet humans who come here in peace and tell them of us.
What shrine do you keep?
An island outside. Not all Slith worship dark beings. We have gods of peace, which dark Sistis turned us from. Go to shrine and bow to it. You will feel what is to be true Slith, not foul killer. I take care of shrine. It is not the temple, but it must do for us.
Where's this temple you mentioned?
When we Sliths came, we built great temple in lovely swamp to east. It was good. I helped to build, but Sistis has defiled it when they took it. Now they worship dark things. They have an altar with a piece of dead human's broken sword. It is sad. It was a beautiful place. The full 12 purification pools gone now.
Piece of a human sword? That's the demon slayer.
Yes. Trophy taken by savage ones. Piece of sword loved by humans. Mighty artifact. Slayer of demons. Chunk of it now in temple to east.
There we must go then. A small slith is sitting at the table, gnawing scraps of raw meat off a limb. She watches you warily. Hello there, who are you? She says something in a slow, careful way. Unfortunately, she says it in slith tongue. She must not have learned to speak your language. I'm sorry, don't understand you. She replies something in slith tongue. It includes repeated use of a phrase, word, whatever, ashash. When she realizes she can't communicate with you, she returns to her intent bone gnawing. I got a bone you can gnaw. Never mind, you got sharp teeth. A young female slith pours over a leather scroll. When she looks up at you, you realize her eyes glow.
Welcome. I am Gothas, scribe. Study magic, study your tongue. Go to see.
I'd like to buy potions and scrolls. Never mind. I didn't know sliths know how to read.
Yes, you humans have terrible ideas about how smart we sliths are. We read and write, and are very good at magic arts. Just because we live in caves doesn't mean we are dumb.
What are you looking at?
I study and prepare. One day we called to defend ourselves.
From what?
Dark Slith brothers concentrate on you humans now, but they'll come for us as well. We will fight, and if they not kill us, I fear you humans will one day give in to your hate. Little village of Gnass sits between two giants waiting. But I see you're not like that, or so I think. I have help for you.
Help is always welcomed.
I scribe scrolls you could purchase if you like, though I fear what humans may one day do to us. We help them now as best we can, and hope that their peace lasts longer. Thank you for not killing me.
You're welcome. Thought about it. This is a gigantic slith. His green skin is bright and shiny and his muscles bulge awesomely. He's forging a 2-tin spear. He says with a dull, deep, calm voice,
"A human comes to trade with Scotha is good. Show skill is less."
You're also a warrior?
Mighty I am. I know many of secret paths of greatest Sith warriors.
Secrets, really? Could you teach us some of them?
No, a human must do great deed for Siths before we would share our secrets. You have done no such deed.
Are you a blacksmith?
Yes, today I forge weapons. My spears are my pride, and I love when they are used. Purchase one and I burst with pride that the human used my weapon. A Sith spear is a mighty thing.
What makes your spear so mighty?
We Siths use 2-pointed spears, not like your 1-pointed spears, human. Make all of iron or steel. Takes great strength to make, great strength to use. It's great honor to you that we let you have them, but you pay big price for that honor, eh? His body shakes with laughter, but only a quiet hissing sound emerges.
Alright, so we did pick up another spell, the Hunting of Darklings. I don't know what kind of order these go in. You could at least put them alphabetically or in order of picking them up, but no, here it is in the middle of the fucking current quest. Anyways, that's it for the town of Gnass for now. I think we have gotten everything we need to at this point. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, folks, and stay tuned for more Avernum.